Mommy wants you downstairs. Now.
Did she say why?
You'll see. Amara, come, sit. Your auntie has told me so much about you. Hardworking, respectful, not like these small girls of nowadays. Amara, I have found a very good man for you, Emeka, Adazi's friend's son. He owns 2 companies already. Very serious young man, drives a G-Wagon.
Auntie, I don't even know him.
That is why we will arrange for you two to meet. This is a chance, Amara, a chance to stop suffering in this life.
I don't want to marry someone I don't know, not because he is rich.
After everything I have done for you.
Auntie, I'm grateful. I am. But this is my life. Shouldn't I have a say?
Beatrice, let me go and greet your neighbor before I go. I'll call you.
Fine, go.
I can't believe her. You will disgrace me in front of my friend? After I took you in when your father and mother left this world and left you with nothing.
I only said I don't want to be forced.
I am trying to save your future and you are talking about forced. Since your parents died, who has fed you, clothed you, put a roof over your head, and this is how you repay me, embarrassing me in my own house?
Mommy, maybe she just needs time to.
Stay out of this, Chidinma. Pack your things. Tonight. I am tired ingratitude in my house while my own daughter goes without.
Where will I go?
That is not my problem anymore. Tonight, Amara. I mean it.
I have to keep going. Just keep going. No vacancy again?
Thank you so much.
I got the job.
Please, anything.
This is not charity household. Come out for here. Come out.
Wait.
Amara, what are you doing?
Feeding someone who is hungry, that's all. It's before it gets cold.
You are fired. Pack your things and get out now.
Finish your food. Nobody will bother you again today.
You lost your work because of me.
It's fine.
It is not fine. I saw your face just now.
It's not the first job I've lost this month. Won't be the last, probably.
Why did you help me? Nobody helps me. Not really. Some people throw coins so they don't have to look at me. That is different from helping.
Because nobody else would. Somebody has to.
What's your name?
Amara.
Kola.
Well, Kola, I have to go and find myself another job before nightfall. Take care of yourself.
So talk, how was today's episode of Kalechi Adisa Pretends to Suffer? There's a girl, worked at a cafe near Adenon Street. Worked? She got fired. Defending me. Defending the beggar version of you or the real you. Does it matter? She didn't know which one she was defending. She just saw someone hungry and fed him. That's... Toby, do you know how long it's been since someone did something for me and wanted nothing back? You do remember why we started this whole circus, right? Because your mother's friends kept parading their daughters at you like show cattle, and you got tired of women loving your bank alert instead of you. I remember. So what? You're just gonna let this girl starve because you're committed to the bit? No, I'm gonna fix it, quietly. Kalechi, I'm not gonna tell her who I am. Not yet. I wanna know if this is real, if she'd still look at me like that if she knew. You're going to get both our hearts broken with this plan. I hope you know that. Just drive, Toby. I need you to post an opening. Customer relations or admin, whatever we have. Entry level is fine.
For?
A candidate will apply. Name's Amara Chukwu.
Understood, sir.
When a CV comes in, make sure it doesn't get lost in the pile.
Sir, are we now specially hiring people you meet on the street?
Just make sure the process is fair. Interview her properly. If she's good, she gets the job on merit. I just want to make sure she gets the interview at all.
Understood, sir.
Kola, I was wondering if I'd see you again.
Amara, you look well. Better than last week.
I'm trying. It's good to see you.
You too. Take care, Amara.
I found a new place to stay. And I applied for a job. Office work. I don't know if I'll get it, but I applied.
Where?
And as a written media, my friend said they were the only place hiring that wasn't asking for connections first.
I've heard of them. Big company.
Too big for someone like me, probably. But I have to try, no? Sitting and folding my hands won't pay rent.
Here, eat. You don't have much yourself.
I have enough for today. That's all anybody really has anyway. Enough for today.
You talk like someone older than you look.
Suffering ages the mind, if not the face.
If you don't mind me asking, how did you end up like this alone, I mean?
My parents died when I was 19. My auntie took me in. I thought that meant family. Turns out it meant unpaid housework until she tried to sell me off to a man I'd never met for the sake of her own reputation. I said no. She threw me out.
I'm sorry.
Don't be. I'd rather be poor and free than comfortable and owned.
That's a rare way to think these days.
Maybe. Or maybe everyone thinks it, but not everyone has to choose.
Amara, no, I can't take.
You can. I remember what hungry feels like better than most people who have money to spare. Take it. Goodbye, Kola.
Amara Chuku? Yes, that's me. Follow me. They're ready for you.
Tell us about yourself, Mrs. Chuku.
I've never had much, but I've always worked hard for what little I had. I finished my diploma before my parents passed. Since then, I've done cleaning work, cafe work, anything honest that would pay. I'm not asking for pity. I'm asking for a chance to prove I can do more than survive. I can contribute.
And why Adisa specifically?
Honestly, because someone told me you don't ask for connections first, just merit. I wanted to work somewhere that believed people could earn their place.
Emeka is asking after the girl again. Where did she go? She'll come back. Pride doesn't pay rent. When she's tired of suffering, she'll remember whose house fed her all these years.
Mummy, has anyone even checked if she's safe?
She chose the street over her family, Chidinma. Let the street teach her what family is worth.
So, has she reconsidered?
Give it time. She's young. Young people think independence tastes sweet until they're the ones paying for Gary with their own money.
I don't chase Auntie. I only mention it because my mother is already asking when the introduction will be.
It will happen. I give you my word.
What if she doesn't come back?
Chidinma, I'm only asking.
Every woman comes back to comfort eventually. It's just a matter of how long her pride can survive without it.
Hello?
Yes, this is Amara Chuku.
Really? Thank you so much. Thank you. I'll be there. Thank you. I got it. The job, I got it.
Amara, see, I told you were going to prove yourself.
You didn't tell me that. I told myself that loudly at 2 a.m. panicking.
Then I'm glad one of us believed you.
Sorry, I'm just happy. And you're the only person who was happy for me today who didn't want something in return.
That makes two of us then.
Start Monday. I'll bring you food after my shifts if you're still around here.
I'll be around.
First day jitters? Is it that obvious? You've checked that stapler 4 times. I just don't want to mess anything up. This job means a lot to me.
Everybody says that on day 1. Ask me again in 3 months. But for what it's worth, HR doesn't usually push this hard to fast-track someone's paperwork. You must have impressed somebody up top. What do you mean? Nothing. Just office gossip. Welcome aboard, Sha. Okay.
The Chuku paperwork went through clean. She starts today.
Good. That's good.
You know, sir, most CEOs don't personally track the onboarding of entry-level admin staff.
Fund me.
Saying nothing, sir. Saying absolutely nothing.
You've been quiet all night. Just thinking about the girl. She thanked me today for the job. Doesn't know it was me who arranged it. Thinks Cola just gave her good advice. And she still thanked Cola like it was the biggest thing anyone's ever done for her. And that bothers you. It humbles me. She has nothing, Toby. Less than nothing, most weeks. And she still tried to give me money today. Money she needed for herself. Kalechi, you know this has to end at some point. The wheelchair, the voice, all of it. The longer you let her fall for a man who doesn't exist, the worse it will hurt when she finds out he was never real to begin with. He is real. Cola is real. He's the only version of me that's ever gotten to just be liked, instead of wanted for what he can give someone.
Jollof, I traded my lunch break gist for the recipe from a girl in accounts. Don't tell anyone I'm playing favorites with beggars.
Your secret is safe. How was the week?
Good, strange. Everyone's been kind to me, kinder than I expected. Me chwapokon, like somebody important put in a word. I don't know who that would even be. I don't know anybody important.
Maybe you impressed them in the interview. Sounds like you earned it.
Maybe. I'd like to think so. Kola, can I ask you something?
Anything.
Do you have family? Somewhere? I never asked. I don't want to assume you're as alone as I am.
No, I don't. I have family. It's complicated. They love me in a way that feels like a cage sometimes. I needed to get out from under it for a while. Find out who I am when nobody's watching to see what they can get from me.
That sounds lonely too. Just a different kind of lonely than mine.
Maybe. But it's less lonely than it was a few weeks ago. You should come to the staff end of year party this time, Amara. Last year was mad. The big boss even showed face for an hour.
What's he like? The owner, I mean. I've never even seen him.
Oh, he's a very cool guy. You'll like him.
Nobody really has, Sha. He's always traveling or locked in meetings upstairs. Fumi says he's actually down to earth when you catch him, but that's rare. Really? That's surprising.
That's him now, actually, in the photo. Young in that one, must be old from before he took over properly.
Oh, really? Maybe I'll come to the party. If I can afford a decent outfit by then. Babe, nobody is checking your outfit. Just come. You look like a man with good news.
Just a good day, however those come for someone like me.
Tell me one good thing. I'll trade you one of mine.
Someone I care about is doing well. It made me happy.
That's a good one. My turn. Bucky invited me to the staff party. First time anyone's invited me anywhere just to enjoy myself, not to work.
You should go. You deserve an evening that isn't about surviving.
Maybe I will. Maybe you could... Never mind. Silly thoughts.
Not silly, just complicated.
Look at you. A whole professional. I still triple check every email before I send it. That's just called being smart. Some people around here never learned that. Who's that? You've been smiling at your phone a lot lately. Just a friend. It's not like that. He doesn't even have much. We just talk. He listens. Those are the good ones, Sha. The ones who listen before anything else.
The board wants you at the quarterly all-staff address next week, in person this time. No more pre-recorded video. They say it looks like you're hiding from your own company.
Fine, I'll do it.
You've been different lately, lighter. Whatever it is, I hope it lasts.
Me too.
Sir, the all-staff address, everyone will be there, including the new admin hires.
You're quiet tonight. What's wrong?
Nothing's wrong. There's something happening at work. For you, I mean, at your company, next week.
The all-staff thing, Bucky mentioned it. The big boss is finally showing his face. Apparently, everyone's been gossiping about it for days.
Are you going?
I have to. Mandatory, they said. Why? You're acting strange.
No reason. Just curious about your world. You talk about it so much, I feel like I know the place without ever seeing it.
Maybe one day I'll sneak you in. Big scandal. Company employee caught smuggling beggar into all-staff meeting. Kola, talk to me. You can, whatever it is.
It's complicated. I told you that before. I promise soon I'll be able to tell you everything. I just need a little more time.
Okay, I'm not going anywhere. Mommy, is everything okay? You've been like this for days.
Everything is fine. I'm handling it.
Handling what?
The Women's Society dues, the charity gala contribution, Adai's group, they've raised the amount this year. Everyone is expected to give more to keep up appearances.
Do we have it, the extra amount?
I said I'm handling it, Chidinma. Since when do you question how this house runs?
I'm not questioning, I'm just worried.
I heard your niece got a job at Decent Advertising and Media, of all places.
Is that so? Good for her, I suppose, though it won't pay half of what a proper marriage would have given her.
Maybe, or maybe she's found her own way to climb and doesn't need us anymore.
Don't be dramatic. She'll come around. Girls like her always need family. In the end, jobs disappear. Family, real family doesn't.
I hope you're right, Auntie.
I am.
If you say so, Auntie. I only mention it because my mother has stopped asking about the introduction. People move on, Even rich people get tired of waiting.
Oh, Emeka.
Mummy, can I ask you something?
If it's about Amara again, I don't want to hear it.
But it's important, Mummy.
I said no, Chidi.
Why do you care so much about what Adaze and her people think of us? We were fine before. We didn't need all this. The parties, the gold, the matchmaking.
You don't understand what it's like to be looked down on, Chidinma. I grew up with nothing. I promised myself my daughter would never know what that felt like.
But Mummy, you threw Amara out into the same nothing you're so afraid of. Doesn't that mean something to you?
Chidi, you don't understand. Then help me understand, Mummy. Amara made her choice. I offered her a way out and she refused it out of pride.
Or maybe she just wanted what you wanted for yourself once. The chance to choose her own life instead of being handed one.
I'll take them. Put it on my account. I'll settle by month end.
Madam, your account is already quite full.
Do you know who I am in this community? I said I will settle it. Wrap it.
Yes, madam.
Good. I always settle my debts.
So the all-staff meeting is next week. I know. And she'll be there. And you'll be there, as yourself, in a suit, standing at a porch light, essentially begging to be recognized. I know, Toby. So what's the plan? I don't have one. I keep telling myself I'll tell her before it happens. Sit her down, explain everything, let her be angry at me in private where I can actually explain myself. But every time I see her, she looks so happy and I can't make myself be the one who takes that away. You know keeping quiet doesn't protect her from the truth. It just decides she finds out the worst way possible, instead of the least bad way possible. Can I ask you something, and you actually answer me honestly? Go on. If she says no, if she hears the truth and walks away and never looks back, are you going to be able to live with that? Because I need to know if I'm watching my best friend set himself up to lose the one good thing that's happened to him in years. No, I've never wanted anything to work out this badly in my life. Not a deal, not an investment, nothing. Just this. Then stop waiting for the right moment, my guy. There is no right moment for a confession like this. There's only before she finds out and after. Pick which one you want to be in control of.
Have you even seen him properly? The old guy at the top. There's an old profile from a business magazine, see? He looks serious, intimidating. That's him, years ago. Different now. I can imagine. Fummi says he's not, though. Says he's actually decent once you catch him off his guard. Weird for a man with that much money. I should get back. I told Kola I'd bring extra today. He mentioned his stomach's been bad. You and this beggar friend of yours. You know people are going to talk, right? Office girl feeding a man on the street every day? Let them talk.
Amara, if you found out something about me that surprised you, would you hate me?
What kind of something?
Just hypothetically.
I don't know. It would depend on why you hid it. If it was to protect yourself from people who'd use it against you, I'd understand that. God knows I've hidden things too to survive. But if it was to use me somehow, to laugh at me or take something from me that I couldn't forgive, not because of pride, because I've given people too many chances already in this life and I'm tired of the ones who took my kindness as weakness.
I would never laugh at you. I want you to know that whatever happens.
Kola, whatever it is, just tell me when you're ready. I'm not going to run.
I have to go. I'm sorry, Amara. I'll see you soon.
Okay.
Good morning, everyone. Please welcome our founder and CEO for the quarterly address. No.
This company was built on people who show up for each other, even when it costs them something. I want us to be a company that remembers that.
He's not bad looking for an old CEO, Abby.
Yeah.
Thank you all for your patience with me these last few quarters. I know I haven't shown my face here as much as I should. That's going to change. Thank you all for being here today. This journey has been transformative, and I realize now some truths can no longer remain hidden. Ma, you can't just...
Watch me. Kola.
Amara, let me explain.
Explain what? That you've been lying to me for weeks, months? That the wheelchair, the voice, all of it was some kind of game to you?
It was never a game. Not once it involved you.
Not once it involved me. So before me, it was just what, entertainment? Watching poor people scramble for scraps you don't even need?
That's not fair.
Fair? You want to talk to me about fair? I gave you money I couldn't afford to give. I cried in front of you. I told you things I never told anyone. About my auntie, about being thrown out, about being alone. And you just sat there and let me believe you understood because you were pretending to have nothing too.
I do understand. Being poor and being unloved for the right reasons, those are different kinds of lonely, but they're both real, Amara. I've spent my whole life surrounded by people who wanted my money, my name, my family's reputation. Nobody ever wanted just me. Until you.
You don't get to say that. You don't get to make this about your loneliness. You had a choice. I never had a choice about mine.
You're right.
I loved him, Kelechi. I loved Kola. And you're telling me he was never even real.
He was real. Everything he felt for you was real. I gave him a different face to say it in.
Do you know what the worst part is? It's not even the wheelchair or the voice or any of the acting. It's that you knew every single day exactly who I was working for, exactly who arranged my job, exactly what I was walking into at that meeting today. And you let me sit there clapping, proud of you, without knowing I was clapping for the same man who watched me get fired from a cafe and said nothing.
There's no version of that I can explain my way out of. You're right to be angry.
Was any of it real? The way you looked at me, the things you said about being lonely?
Amara, it was real. All of it. All of it. That's the one thing I need you to believe, even if you believe nothing else I say ever again.
That's the problem, Kelechi. I don't know how to believe anything you say anymore. You've made sure of that.
Hey, what happened? Security said you stormed the executive wing like the building was on fire. You wouldn't believe me if I told you. Try me.
He let you feed him. He let you get fired for him. He let you cry in front of him about your own auntie, knowing the whole time he could fix half of it with one phone call. I know how it sounds.
It doesn't just sound bad, Amara. It was wrong. Whatever his reasons, you don't get to test somebody's heart like it's a job interview. Love isn't supposed to have a trial period where one person doesn't even know they're being tested.
I really loved him, Bucky. The version I thought was real. I know. And that part, the loving, that wasn't stupid, and it wasn't wrong. He's the one who built the lie. You just showed up with your whole heart like you always do. Don't you dare apologize for that part.
I heard. Everyone's heard, probably, by now. What did she say? That I don't get to make this about my loneliness. That she never had a choice about hers. She's right, Toby. I had every advantage in the world, and I still found a way to hurt the one person who never once asked me for anything. So what now? Now I stop hiding. However long it takes, I'm going to earn back the right to stand in front of her as just myself. No wheelchair, no corner office, just Kelechi. I understand, Kelechi. Now that's the first smart thing you've said all day. It might not be enough, I know that. She might never look at me again without seeing the wheelchair, the lie, all of it. Maybe. That's the risk you built, my guy. Nobody forced your hand. But I've known you 15 years, and I've never seen you fight for anything the way you fought for her attention these past few months, even in disguise. That has to count for something if you're willing to keep fighting now that the mask is off. I am, whatever it takes, however long it takes. Then start small. Don't chase her with money or flowers or some grand gesture that looks like it's buying forgiveness. She spent her whole life watching people use money to paper over what they've broken. Show her something money can't fake. Like what? I don't know, Kelechi. That's the part you actually have to figure out yourself.
You've barely spoken all week.
I'm fine, Bucky. You don't have to be fine. Not with me.
I don't know what I'm supposed to feel. Some days I'm so angry I can't breathe. Other days I just miss him. Miss Kola, even though I know now he was never separate from him.
Has he tried to talk to you again? Since the message?
No. He said he'd wait. And he's actually waiting. No flowers at my desk, no summons to his office, nothing.
It's strange.
Almost worse, in a way. I keep expecting him to push, and he doesn't. Maybe that's him actually listening, for once. Instead of deciding what's best for you without asking.
No message this week? None. I told her I'd wait, so I'm waiting. Properly, this time. Look at you, restraint. Never thought I'd see the day. I've had a lot of time to sit with what Funmi said. About never seeing me look at anyone the way I look at my phone waiting for her. It's humbling, hearing your own staff diagnose you like that. Funmi's sharper than half the board combined. You should give her a raise. Already did. Toby, what if this is it? What if waiting isn't enough, and she never comes back around? Then at least you'll know the waiting was real. That has to be worth something, even if it doesn't get you what you want. Some things you do because they're right, not because they guarantee an outcome.
The community outreach proposal you asked for. Vocational training centers, 3 locations, starting with the one near Adeniran Street.
Good. Move forward with it. Quietly, no press release, no photo op. I don't want this looking like a stunt.
That's new. You usually want the press release.
Some things shouldn't be for show.
Can I say something, sir? Off the record.
Go ahead.
Whatever happens with her, I think this version of you is worth knowing, regardless. The one signing off on vocational centers, nobody will ever put your name on. I've worked here 6 years watching you build an empire. This is the first time I've watched you build something that isn't about the empire at all.
Thank you, Funmi. That means a lot. Thank you, Funmi.
Oga, we are not open yet. We are still... You're the CEO from the news, you're the beggar, the one I threw out.
I am.
Ah, sir, I didn't know.
That's exactly the point, Brother Jide. You didn't know. And you still chose to be unkind to a man who had nothing because he had nothing. That's not something an apology to me fixes. I'm not here to punish you. I'm here because a woman who worked for you lost her job for showing decency in a moment when you couldn't. I'm renovating this cafe. New equipment, better wages for whoever works here, on one condition. What condition? That the next time someone hungry walks through that door, wealthy or wretched, housed or homeless, they eat. No exceptions, ever again. And if Amara ever wants her old job back, which I doubt she will, but if she does, she gets it. No questions asked, at double whatever you were paying her.
Beatrice say as pride don't cost her. All that boasting about her G-Wagon son-in-law will never even happen. Now so life be. God know they sleep.
Mommy, how bad is it?
Bad. I borrowed more than I should have. From Adaizi, from the cooperative, to keep up appearances so nobody would know we were struggling.
Why didn't you tell me?
Because a mother is supposed to protect her children from this, not drag them into it.
You're not protecting me by hiding it. You're just making sure I find out when it's already a crisis.
When did you become the wise one in this house?
Maybe around the time we threw Amara out for wanting the same freedom you're only now admitting you never had either.
I'll be brief, Beatrice. The cooperative wants their money. All of it. By month's end. Adaize, please, you know me. We've been friends for. Friends don't borrow in another friend's name to keep up a lifestyle they can't afford. Do you know how it looks for me that a woman I vouched for personally is now defaulting on cooperative funds? I didn't mean for this to happen. I can pay it back. Just give me time. Time is exactly what you don't have anymore. Emeka's family has also withdrawn interest in the introduction, by the way. Word travels, Beatrice. Word always travels.
I heard about the cooperative. Everyone's heard.
It's a temporary setback.
My mother sent me to formally withdraw interest in the introduction. Given the circumstances, we don't think the match is appropriate anymore.
So it was never about Amara at all. It was about what she could bring your family. The moment we have nothing, suddenly there's nothing to discuss.
Marriage is a transaction too, Auntie. You knew that better than anyone once. I'm only being honest about it now that you can't afford to pretend otherwise.
Hello? Amara, it's me, Chidi.
Why are you calling?
I know I don't deserve you picking up. I know I didn't say anything when mommy threw you out, and that makes me just as guilty as her, in a way. I'm not calling to ask you to forgive me. I needed you to know that I'm sorry, really sorry, and that things here have changed. Mommy's in trouble, real trouble, and I think somewhere in all of it, she finally understands what he took from you.
That doesn't undo it, Chidi.
I know, I'm not asking it to. I just didn't want you to hear about any of this from someone else and think I was still the same person who watched it happen and said nothing.
Thank you for calling. I mean that.
You're welcome.
I used to think strength meant never needing anyone. Now I think it might mean letting people try again, even when part of you is afraid they'll prove you right to doubt them. I don't know which kind of strength Auntie needs to learn, or if she ever will. I only know which kind I'm choosing.
I'm not here to push. I was just walking. This used to be part of my roots, back when I was someone else.
You can sit, if you want.
I heard you might go back to Sunrise Cafe. Brother Jide told me he offered.
How do you know that?
I may have arranged for the offer to exist in the first place, renovated the place, told him to treat whoever walks through that door with decency, whether they have money or not.
That's kind. I haven't decided yet. I like where I work now, despite everything.
That's fair. I just wanted you to have the choice. Not because I'm trying to fix things with a gesture. Toby warned me against that, actually. But because you deserve options that don't depend on my forgiveness or my money deciding your worth.
I appreciate that, Kelechi. That's the first thing you've said that sounds like something Kola would say. Not the CEO.
They were never as separate as you think. I just let one of them carry all the parts of me I was ashamed to show as myself.
Why were you ashamed?
Because being Kelechi Adisa means every kindness I show gets suspected. Every woman who's ever smiled at me, I've had to wonder, is it me or the name, the money? Kola never had to wonder that. Kola only ever had you looking at him like he mattered for nothing but himself.
He did matter. That power was never in question. It's the line I can't just set aside.
I know. I'm not asking you to set it aside. I'm asking for the chance to prove, slowly, with no more disguises, that the man who mattered to you and the man sitting here now are the same person. Flawed, but trying.
Do you know what frightened me most that day in your office? It wasn't even the lie itself. It was realizing I couldn't trust my own judgment anymore. I've spent my whole life reading people quickly, out of necessity. You learn to when you've got no safety net to catch you if you read someone wrong. And I read you completely wrong. That shook something in me deeper than the betrayal did.
Your judgment wasn't wrong, Amara. You read exactly who I was underneath everything. Kind, lonely, tired of being used. You just didn't know my address matched the wheelchair's owner. That's a fact you were missing. Not a failure of who you are.
Maybe. I'm still learning how to separate the two.
Take whatever time that takes. I'm not going anywhere either.
I got the cheaper rice. It's fine, Mommy. Nobody outside will know the difference.
I know, Chidima. Thank you.
I'll get it. Chidi told me what's been happening. I didn't come to gloat, Auntie. I came because despite everything, you're still the only family I have left.
I don't deserve you standing in this doorway after what I did to you.
No, you don't, not yet. But I've learned something these past months. Holding on to anger doesn't make the person who hurt you pay for it. It just makes you pay twice.
I told myself I was protecting you, giving you a better life than the one I had to fight for.
I never once asked if it was the life you wanted. That's the part you have to sit with, Auntie. Not for my sake, I've made my peace with it, mostly. For yours. Because if you don't, you'll do the same thing to someone else's daughter one day, thinking it's love.
I don't want to be that woman anymore.
Then don't be. Start today. It doesn't have to be grand. It can just be asking instead of deciding, for once.
You still cut onions the way your mother used to. I forgot that.
You remember how she cut onions?
I remember more than I've let myself think about these past years. It was easier to stay busy than to sit still with what I lost when your parents died. I think I buried some of my grief under all my ambition for this family. I'm only seeing that clearly now that the ambition's gone.
You still come by, even though you don't work here anymore.
Habit, I think. Or maybe I just like watching what changed.
Some things had to change. Others I hope stayed the same.
You never stopped showing up. Weeks of it. No press, just you, doing what you said you'd do.
That was the whole point. I couldn't ask you to trust the man behind the disguise until I proved there was nothing left to hide.
I'm not the same person who fell for a man in a wheelchair on a street corner. I don't think I could go back to being that trusting, even if I wanted to.
I don't need you to be her again. I just need the chance to be worth trusting, as whoever you've become since.
Slowly, Kelechi. That's the only way I know how to do this now.
Slowly is more than I hoped for this morning.
Amara called. She's coming for Sunday lunch. Really?
Really? I told her not to bring anything. She said she's bringing rice anyway. Says she doesn't trust my portion since we lost the good pots.